off. Daylight Dan's off it a little bit. They let him go. Blurred Lines eases. The other three have gone out pretty hard. Daylight Dan jumps straight in. But it looks like little Dapper Don's going to work his way to the front, and he goes to the front in front of Flojo's Gold. When Me Chief brings up the outside division. He's the only one on the outside division, so the Chief's going to sit in the death the whole way, I think. Then it's Daylight Dan, and Blurred Lines brings up the rear. Heading the home straight, they've got 2 and a bit laps to go, and it's little Dapper Don in front. He's got his ears pricked. Pretty hard to beat when he gets out in front too, little Dapper Don sometimes, so they might have a bit of a task, the rest of these. When Me Chief's up on the outside, loping along in second position. On Dapper Don's back is Flojo's Gold, travels well. Blurred Lines travels okay on the back of When Me Chief's back, and Jeffrey's bringing up the rear with Daylight Dan. So head round to the top turn, and it's little Dapper Don out in front. He's good 4 metres in front of When Me Chief up on the outside. Flojo's Gold travels well in third position on the fence. Blurred Lines has got When Me Chief's back, and bringing up the rear is Daylight Dan. Still no change. They're going along at a pretty good clip. Little Daylight Dan's in front. When Me Chief is moving a little bit closer on the outside. It's about 3 metres. Flojo's Gold's next on the fence, 4 metres off the back of Dapper Don. Then follows Daylight Dan and Blurred Lines. So they head down, they've got about a lap and a little bit to go, and it's still Dapper Don in front. When Me Chief still bowling along up on the outside there. Flojo's Gold travels well still on Dapper Don's back, waiting for an out. Blurred Lines on the back of When Me Chief, and Daylight Dan's follows Flojo's Gold. 1 lap to go. This could be a good finish, this. Little Dapper Don's in front. As I said, he's pretty hard to beat when he gets there. When Me Chief starting up the ante a little bit on the outside. Flojo's Gold looks like she's just cruising on the back of Daylight Dan, Dapper Don. Daylight Dan next, and Blurred Lines are struggling to keep in touch. They're really moving down the back here. Little Dapper Don bosses up and down in the cart. When Me Chief is putting it to him on the outside, running a pretty good trial tonight. Flojo's Gold travels well. Daylight Dan pulls out on the back of When Me Chief. Looks like he's got something to offer at the end, and Blurred Lines is about 10 metres off the back of them. So the Chief goes to the front. Little Dapper Don's given up pretty quickly there. The old Chief's straight to the front, and pulling out of his back is Flojo's Gold and Daylight Dan down the outside. So this is going to be a good finish, I think. It's When Me Chief in front, Flojo's Gold in the middle, running home well, but it's Daylight Dan on the outside. I think Jeffrey's going to get this. Pretty close, but I'll give it to Daylight Dan, just ahead of When Me Chief. Flojo's Gold third, Little Dapper Don next, and Blurred Lines last of all.